Bailey, you really are useless, aren't you? You're a thief. What a waste of money. What do we pay you for?
I'm sorry.
You think sorry is gonna fix this problem? Life isn't that easy, you know. You can't ruin people's careers and think that an apology is gonna let you off.
No, that isn't my intention. I'm really working hard to improve.
What? You call this working hard? You're always submitting projects late. Don't make me laugh.
I don't mean to hand them in so late. I'm trying really hard to finish them on time.
And you're always staying at least 3 hours behind the office after official business hours. You're the only one who does that.
I'm sorry, but if I may say something?
What?
If I were to be honest, the reason why I've been late with my projects is because you've been giving me a very large amount of work to do in a short amount of time. If I don't stay overtime, there's no way I would be able to finish anything. You also don't allow me to work from home, so I have no choice but to stay at the office as well.
What are you talking about? That's not true. I mean, yeah, you're not allowed to work from home, but that's not my fault. I don't even give you that much work.
But you give me twice the amount of work that you give anybody else in the department. It's not entirely my fault that some of my projects are late. I've been working non-stop on these projects, and I'm currently working on 4 of them. My other coworkers are only working on 2 projects each.
Enough of your excuses. You don't have the right to be complaining about the amount of work you get. You're lucky you're even getting work.
I know you remind me every day of that, but the fact of the matter is that it's impossible to finish everything on time. It's unrealistic, and the other guys in the department have told me they've been struggling too, and they don't have as much work as I do.
No, that just means that you're a slow worker. I'm your boss, so I'm the one who assigns the work to everybody here. Nobody else has whined about it like you do.
That's because 2 projects isn't as many as 4. They haven't said anything to you because they have a normal workload.
If I give you less work to do just because you're too slow to finish it, this company would probably go under. The world doesn't revolve around you, Bailey.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Besides, what are you even on about? You're pretty bold to be claiming that you have too much work for someone in your position. You have been here longer than other guys, so it's only natural that you'd have more work than them. The only reason why you can't even finish your work is because you spend all your time complaining. Good workers are those who shut up and do their work.
I understand. I'll do my best to try and be better.
What? There you go again.
Huh? What do you mean?
You're telling me that you're gonna try and be better. Of course you are. Did you really need to tell me that? Are you gonna tell me how you're gonna try and breathe better next time? Are you gonna tell me that you're gonna try and submit projects on time? That's what you should be doing anyway.
No, that's not what I was trying to do.
So what? Are you telling me you're gonna do better because you know you haven't been doing well at all? If that's the case, you'd actually be the worst employee we have. You really need to get your act together.
That's not what I meant when I said that either. I thought I could try harder to be more efficient in my time management. I want to do better, so that's why I said it.
Well, if you didn't explain that in the first place, how am I gonna understand you? I can't read your mind, Bailey. Man, you really aren't good for anything, huh? You need to pull your socks up. Learn to communicate and speak to people so that they can understand you.
I'm sorry. I'll really try to do better, and I really mean it.
Geez, the only thing you've been saying is sorry. Do you think you can get through life by just apologizing? I guess this is what happens when you're raised by a single parent. You barely have any formal education anyway. Why did they even hire you to work here?
Wait, Mr. Douglas, how did you know that I was raised by a single parent? I don't believe I've ever mentioned it to you.
Yeah, you haven't mentioned it to me before, but I heard you talking about it the other day. If I remember correctly, your father raised you on his own, didn't he? I only heard a little bit about what happened to your mother, but I heard you talking about your single father.
Ah, so you really did overhear me speaking about it then? Yes, that is true. My father raised me on his own, but what's wrong with that?
Are you serious right now? There are so many things wrong with it. Everybody knows how wrong that is.
Oh, really? May I ask why you think it's such a bad thing for someone to be raised by one parent? I don't see anything wrong with it.
Now think about it. Your mother divorced your father, so that must be because he wasn't being a good dad or a good husband. Maybe he wasn't making enough money for the family, or maybe he was fooling around with other women. Or was it a gambling problem? Or domestic abuse? Things like that are quite common, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if it were any of those.
No, none of that's true. I suppose there are many misconceptions and prejudice when it comes to single-parent families, but my family is different.
Huh? Yeah, right. There's no use lying, because I already know. I've known so many people who have gotten divorces, and they never turned out to be good people.
I'm not lying. With all due respect, you don't know anything about my family to be saying things like that.
Plus, a single-parent household doesn't sound like you'd have that much money. Must have been hard, huh? I can imagine your poor dad struggling to make ends meet.
I can see why you'd have that kind of perception of us, but that's not how it was. My father raised me without any problems. He raised me just fine. I'm extremely grateful to my father for raising me in a loving home where I was able to live comfortably, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't speak ill of him.
Whatever, Bailey. You're still not good enough to work here.
I want you to take back what you said about my father. Please. It's not very nice to be speaking such things about people's families.
It wasn't even that serious. Besides, you're talking back to me? Just who do you think you are? Do you remember who you're talking to?
I wasn't trying to talk back to you. I just don't like it when people talk badly about my family. I know my performance is subpar when it comes to work, so I don't mind it when you say bad things about me. That, however, doesn't have anything to do with my father.
Are you telling me that I don't have a right to my own opinion? You can't tell me what I can or can't say. I can say whatever I want. This is a free country. You're my employee and I'm your boss. I am above you, so you can't talk to me in any old way that you want. You're lucky I haven't fired you yet. At least you're right about your performance being subpar. If you don't want me to say things like that to you, then don't make me.
You're right. I understand. I apologize for my rudeness.
You really know how to get on people's nerves. That's why I hate people like you, because you're a poor loser with no common sense, and you were raised by a single parent. The fact that I have someone like you as my employee just shows how unlucky I can be sometimes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you this much. I'll be careful so as not to trouble you any further.
Yeah, you better. You'd be better off not upsetting me anymore. Also, there's something I probably should let you know. It's very important.
What is it?
Despite the fact that you stay past hours to do work that you were too slow to finish, we're still paying you for that, and that really pisses me off. From now on, if you're gonna stay overtime, you're gonna have to do it without pay. It's your fault that you're not finishing your work within the designated work hours.
What? So you want me to work for free?
There you go. Why is that a problem? This is your own fault. Or what? Were you after the overpay this whole time? Is the money from overtime what you were after? Well, that would make sense since you're poor. Ugh, poor people are so greedy.
Wait just a second. I don't know how I feel about you making assumptions like that. That's not how it is at all.
Assumptions? Stop acting like that's not true. I know way too many people like you. You pretend that you're not scraping up pennies every chance you get. And what are you even doing? Are you trying to talk back to me again? Employees are supposed to shut up and listen to what their bosses say. Don't you know that?
No, I wasn't trying to do that. It's just that... Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, that's that then. No more overtime pay, got it? And you better get your work done by the deadline. I won't have you wasting any more of the company's money.
I understand.
Good, then we're done here.
Yes, have a good night. Mr. Douglas, when you see this, can you please give me a call back?
What is it, Bailey? You're being really annoying. Stop calling me for everything, will you? Why can't you just text? You should know by now that I'm not a phone call kind of guy.
Okay, I suppose we'll be having this conversation here then. I'd like your approval for me to take the full day off, please, instead of the half day.
Excuse me? For what?
Also, I'll be taking a few days off as well.
What the hell? Why?
My father just passed away, so I'd like to go on bereavement leave for a couple days.
No way. How many lies do you plan on telling? You're just making this up to take a couple of days off, aren't you? Remember, you only have one parent, so you can't use this excuse ever again.
I'm not lying. I actually wish I was making this up, but it's true.
I didn't know you were an actress too. You deserve an Oscar for that performance. Sorry, but that won't fly here. I know you're not telling the truth.
I'm not acting, and I am telling the truth. So I'm sorry, but I will be taking my leave. I have every right to do so. Thank you for understanding.
Understand what? Don't you go on leave. Who is going to work on those projects? You have some that are due this weekend.
Yes, I do, but I'm really sorry. Can you either extend the deadlines or have someone else do them?
What? I obviously can't do something like that. You're scheduled to come in later today, so you'd better be here.
Why do I still have to come into work today? My father just passed away and I'm grieving. I can barely even think straight right now. It should be written in the company's policy too. I made sure of it. There's a specific handover form just in case things like this happen.
So what?
What do you mean?
That doesn't apply to you. You can forget about the company policy right now or whatever else. You're coming to work.
Why?
Because I said so. I'm not letting you take any time off because you still haven't been doing well with your assignments.
Huh? Is that the only reason? Because you said so?
I don't need any other reason aside from that. I'm your boss and I won't allow it. Therefore, your request for time off has been denied. I expect to see you in the office today.
Wait a minute. Don't you think that's harsh? My only family just died and you won't even allow me time off? And for a reason like that? I still need to call the funeral home to arrange the funeral. I really can't come to work. Please.
I am very serious about this job. Unlike some people, this job means everything to me, and it is my responsibility to make sure it runs properly. And that sucks for you, but it's your fault for being too slow at work. Maybe I would have given you time off then. That's not my problem.
What? I've been working my butt off trying to be consistent with my projects the past 2 months. Ever since the first time you reprimanded me, I've been working so hard. I have more work than anyone else, but I still managed to submit them in a timely manner. You haven't even acknowledged how much I've improved. No matter how hard I work, you keep making fun of me for having one parent and calling me poor or stupid. That's just because you just hate me for some reason and you refuse to accept me as a person.
What? I hope you're just poor at communicating to your boss and not just mouthing off to me. You'd better be careful with how you talk to me, Bailey.
I've been sitting there and taking all sorts of insults from you, and I never complained to you for a whole 2 months. And yet, you still won't let me take a few days off to bury my father? Besides, I don't think you're in a position where you can choose whether or not to follow the company policy, are you? I don't care what you say, but I will be taking my leave.
You still think that you can go against me, do you? You can't take any time off of work, because then the work won't be done.
Please. I haven't asked anything of you the entire year I've worked here. Can I please just have this one thing?
There's not enough people in this office, so I can't ask anyone else to do your job for you. Either you come into work, or you won't have a job anymore.
But please.
I don't have time for these games. No means no, and what I say goes. I'm your boss, and you need to listen to what I say, or else I can get you fired.
I've already asked your boss and HR, and they said I could take my bereavement leave. I'm sorry, but I will be taking my leave whether you want me to or not.
Oh, really now? I see. Fine. Let me know the funeral date later so I can apply for your leave, or whatever.
Okay, thank you. I'll let you know all the details when I can. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Hey, Myra, I'm sorry to disturb you. I was supposed to come into work at 1 p.m. today, but I'm not able to come in anymore.
Hey, Bailey. I just got to lunch, so it's no bother. I hope everything's okay.
My father passed away this morning. I don't mean to burden you with my personal issues, but it has been really hard. I was just about able to convince Mr. Douglas to give me time off, but he wasn't happy about it at all.
Oh my goodness, that's so terrible. I'm really sorry to hear that. My condolences, Bailey.
Thank you.
Mr. Douglas has really had it out for you the past couple months, hasn't he? I'm surprised you got him to agree.
Yeah, for some reason he just really doesn't like me. But anyways, I texted you because I wanted to ask if you could look after some of my projects while I'm gone. You don't have to do much since I know you have your own work to do. It's just so that Mr. Douglas doesn't keep breathing down my neck about it.
Oh, of course. It's no problem at all. I'd be glad to help you in any way I can. I know how tough this is for you right now.
Oh, thank you. I owe you one.
No worries. You don't have to do that. You're a super sweet person, and I'd hate for you to be any more stressed than you probably are now.
Do you know what Mr. Douglas said when I told him that my father passed? He told me I was lying just so I can take a couple days off. Even when he realized it wasn't a lie, he still tried to get me to work. That gives me enough reason to quit, but there's a lot of reasons why I can't.
What? Oh my God. What a heartless prick. How can he treat one of his own employees like that? Don't worry, girl. I'll take care of your work for you. Take the time you need to recover.
Thank you so much, Myra. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. I'll try to send you some information about it later on. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Mr. Douglas, what's going on? Why would you do this to me?
What are you talking about right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose I should thank you first. I didn't expect you to attend my father's funeral service. Thank you.
No problem.
What was with the card you sent me?
Oh, that. It was a nice card, wasn't it? I wrote the message myself. I hope you liked it.
What? It's not about the card. It was about the money you put in it.
The money? You didn't want the money? You're lucky I got you something in the first place.
You put exactly $6.66 in the little envelope that was in the card. That's a really weird amount to give someone at a funeral, isn't it?
You think so? You don't understand, do you? Do you even know what that number means?
666, the number of the devil.
Ha! So you do know what it means. I knew you were dumb, but I'm glad that you aren't that stupid.
By donating $6.66 at a funeral? Do you know what kind of message that implies? Are you being completely serious right now? That was such a horrible thing to do.
Huh? You're the horrible one. Out of nowhere, you're taking so many days off of work. Do you know how much trouble you're causing for everyone?
But it's in the company's policy. I'm allowed to take time off for bereavement. All I did was take advantage of the privileges given to me.
It's because of people like you why they add clauses like that in the company's policy. There's nothing good to come from something like that. If we fall behind, this will all be your fault. Can you at least pretend to care? A good employee wouldn't do something like this.
I see. I've been enduring an unreasonable amount of harassment and such from you, but I never thought you'd go this far.
Right? I've really outdone myself this time. I was quite impressed with my idea. I thought it was pretty clever. Nobody's ever thought of something like this, am I right?
That is not a compliment. That's not what I'm trying to say. You basically told me and my father to go to hell when you sent that card. That's beyond despicable.
You can't deny that you never expected it, though, can you? I'm the kind of guy that will go above and beyond to make my point, and it looks like you finally got it. This is what happens to poor people who go past their place. Serves you right.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Douglas. I hope you know that I will never forgive you for this.
Okay. Why should I care if you forgive me or not? I'm a busy man. I don't have time to be worrying about how you feel about me.
All right then. I guess that means I'll have to destroy this company then.
What? What in the world are you talking about? I knew you had a few screws loose, but this is crazy.
I'm being completely serious. I'm not joking about this.
This is hilarious. There's not a single thing that you can do to this company to destroy it. Unless you're threatening to set it on fire or something. I can have you arrested for that, you know?
If I couldn't, then I wouldn't make such a statement. I legally have the right to destroy this company, and I'm sure you'll be surprised to know why.
Legally? What are you on about now? You're under me. How can you have that kind of authority?
The truth is, a few relatives and I own more than 2/3 of the company's shares. That means I have the power to shut this company down with the snap of my fingers. Do you understand?
Wait, what? No, that can't be true. Why would you, of all people, own shares of this company anyways?
Oh, you didn't know, did you? My relatives were the one who founded this company. I've only been working here for a year because I just got out of grad school.
What? Stop making up crap to scare me. Are you being for real?
Yes, I'm being for real. My father also had shares, but since he passed away, the shares were automatically passed down to me.
Wait, if you do that, then I'd lose my job, along with all the employees who work here. You can't do that. That would really mess me up.
Oh, I don't care about you. As for the other employees, I can refer them to other companies and they'll get hired in an instant. Besides, my relatives are all getting older and my father has just passed, so this seems like the perfect time to shut it down. Good luck with finding a new job.
No, wait, I still have to pay off my car loan, and I have 3 kids. I need this job. You can't do this. How am I supposed to pay my bills and feed my kids?
Don't ask me. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. I don't care. Yes, I can do this and I will.
You have to care. I'm your boss. You can't just leave me like this after all I've done for you.
Name one nice thing you've said to me. Maybe if you didn't treat me like dirt for no apparent reason, then I would have been able to help you, but that's too bad. Anyways, I'm gonna have this conversation with my relatives, so I'll have to excuse myself. I also have to start referring the other employees to new companies, but what are you gonna do? I'm not referring you to any companies because I'd hate for anyone else to experience what I had to go through. Your attitude stinks, and you're terrible with dealing with people. After all you've done to me, you're lucky I'm even telling you in advance. I wouldn't help you with anything if it was the last thing I did. You'll probably have a hard time finding a new job. Oh well, bye!
Wait, no, you have to include me too, please. You have to help me find a new job. You're still reading these messages, aren't you? Bailey!
Hello, Mr. Douglas. It's been a while. Have you got accustomed to your new job yet?
Now shut the hell up. That's none of your damn business. Why are you even messaging me?
Judging by that response, I guess it's not going well, is it? Well, you were a manager this whole time, so it's probably not easy to go back to being a regular employee. Your life and dignity must be in shambles.
So, you've come to laugh at me then? This is all your fault. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this position in the first place. I would still be a manager. This is a nightmare. You don't even feel bad for me. You're such a disgusting person.
That's rich coming from you. But anyways, that's too bad, huh? Your old job was so easy, right? Because all you did was just push all your work onto me and spend the whole day watching videos on YouTube.
What is your problem? Did you only text me to talk crap about me to my face? Is that it? If that's all you messaged me for, then you're the worst kind of person.
I don't want to hear that from you. You made my life a living hell. So I'm just returning the favor. It's comforting to know you're actually suffering. Wait, that's not it. Serves you right. That's the best way to put it.
Shut up your damn mouth, woman. Stop messaging me. I'm tired of your crap. Actually, just delete my number. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
What? Oh, I can't do that just yet. I still have some things up my sleeve for you. I'm not done with you yet.
What?
I just had the idea of telling everyone at your new job what kind of person you actually are. You can't get along with someone if you don't understand their personality after all, right? Well, once they know, I'm sure everyone is going to start avoiding you.
What are you trying to say? There's no way you would even be able to spread that kind of thing to everyone at my job. You can't do that. You don't even know where I work.
I knew you would say that. Unfortunately for you, I do know where you work, and I most definitely can spread this around to everyone. That's actually the reason why I messaged you. I wanted to see your reaction. Sucks to be you.
How are you even gonna do that? You don't know anybody who works here.
Wrong again. I actually have a friend who was a manager over there. I don't know if you remember Myra Sanchez. She actually used to work at her old job. The world is such a small place.
What? Sanchez? I don't remember what she looks like, but I vaguely remember that name. Oh, that can't be true. You must be lying.
Have I ever lied to you?
Well, no.
At least you know I'm telling the truth. But to be honest, I didn't think you'd actually get a job at that company too. I referred her to this company and she got the job as district manager. I never thought you would actually apply to the same company. What a coincidence.
Hold on, can you just calm down for a bit? There's no actual reason why you would need to tell her, right?
What? Oh, I'm as calm as ever. You're the only one freaking out.
Alright, fine. I admit I was a little harsh to you. Just don't tell her, okay? If I lose this job, then that's the end of it.
Okay, I won't tell her then. Is that what you expected me to say? Not in a million years. I'm telling her everything, and I know she's on my side. She's the one who helped me with my projects when I was on leave. Besides, you're not my boss anymore. You can't talk to me like that and expect me to say yes. That's common sense, isn't it? Learn some manners, will you? Oh, one more thing.
Oh, there's more?
I have to tell her about the money you gave me at my father's funeral. Remember? The $6.66? I'll tell her just how hilarious that was.
Okay, fine, please, Bailey. I am humbly asking you that you don't tell anybody at my job about that, please. I deeply regret everything that I've said and done to you for the past year that we worked together. Please forgive me.
Say what? Oh, that's so boring. Where did your stellar sense of humor go?
This is my last chance. I worked so hard to get this job, and I really can't afford to lose it. Please, I'm really sorry about everything, honest.
I love how you only say how sorry you are after you've been put in a position that disadvantages you. You only care about yourself. You're a year late in trying to apologize to me. If this job doesn't work out for you, all you have to do is find a new job. Isn't that right?
It's really not that easy. I'm begging you. Oh, please don't tell anybody.
What do you mean? It's really easy to get a job nowadays. It couldn't have been that hard for you. Unless you're like a convicted felon or something.
Actually, I was arrested a couple of years ago. That's why it was so difficult to get this job. Nobody was trying to hire me.
What? Really? What did you do?
I had issues with a female coworker.
Oh, this is rich. Thanks for telling me, because now I have to tell everyone at your job. This is for their safety.
No, please, don't tell anybody about me. I need this job. I'll be a better person.
I can't do that. Myra has gotten to be one of my closest friends the past year, and I'd hate for her to have to work in the same place as you again. If I don't tell her, I'd be worried sick about her. Plus, imagine all the other ladies in that company who would potentially fall victim to your past. I can't allow that to happen.
I won't do anything bad ever again. I'll be good, I swear. Please? I'll do anything for you not to tell her. Just name it.
You could swear until you go blue in the face, but I'm still gonna tell her. Besides, I don't want you doing anything for me. Well, I'll be off now. Bye!
Wait, please, don't. I'll do anything.
I told Myra about what Mr. Douglas did to me and told her about his criminal record too. She spread it around the company, resulting in everyone avoiding him like the plague. Nobody ever talks to him now. All the women there were on high alert whenever he was around them. This made it incredibly hard for him to be at the office. After hearing the reason why he's been having a hard time finding a job, I feel kind of bad for laughing in his face. It doesn't seem as though he's been fired, so at least he still has a job. That's fine. I'm not sure how long he'll last, though. On the other hand, I'm working at a company that my cousin's husband introduced me to. All my coworkers are super close, and it's a really nice place to work. My seniors also treat me like an actual human being, so it's an incredible change of scenery. This new environment has also helped me to improve in my work performance. This way I'm sure my father can finally rest in peace, and it's a relief for me too. Thank you for watching until the end. We'll be waiting for your likes and comments. We upload videos every day, so please subscribe.
Your food sucks, Jane. I threw it in the trash again. You threw it all away? I haven't eaten yet. If you want to eat it so much, you can scoop it out of the trash and eat it. It doesn't matter if it's on a plate or if it's in the trash to a piece of trash like you, does it? Why did you throw it away without asking me first? I made the food for myself. Not even a pig would eat such trash. If you want it so badly, go and get it. You don't have to say it like that. We're going out to eat. You can stay at home and make yourself more trash if you like. Hold on. I used up all the ingredients I had to make that. Yeah? So what? There's nothing left in the house for me to eat. You threw it all away. Well, if you don't want to eat from the trash, then you can go out on your own. Or would it be too sad and lonely to go eat out all by yourself? Especially in that stupid wheelchair of yours. I don't mind going out alone. I just don't like eating out. I don't care what you like and don't like to do. Why do I have to care about a useless disabled person like you? You don't even go to work or do any chores around the house. You should be grateful that we're paying for your expenses. You're not really paying for my expenses. I'm paying all the expenses every month. I even told you before I work from home. You're lying. A disabled person like you has no way of making money. You're useless. Anyways, have fun staying at home all alone with no food. Well, I guess I'll get some delivery pizza then. What? Don't go spending our money without our permission. That's my son's blood, sweat, and tears. Only my son and I get to spend it. I was going to use my money to pay for it anyways. Don't worry. By the way, we're going on a trip next week. Are you? Have fun. Are you going with your husband? No, it's a family trip. Everybody's going. Huh? Well, everyone except for you, of course. Didn't Robert tell you? No, he didn't say anything about it. What do you mean everyone in the family is going? Who's going? It'll be me, my husband, and my son. Also, my daughter and her family are coming too. We're going to have fun without you since you'd be such a burden if you came along with us. That's what I thought. You really hate me. I didn't say anything like that now, did I? Don't put words into my mouth, young lady. We just don't have the time and energy to look after someone in a wheelchair. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry, but you'll have to stay home. Fine, I'll stay. But can you please stop saying stuff like I'm useless or I'm a burden to the family? I have feelings too. It's not like I get to choose to be or not to be in a wheelchair. So what? You think you're the only person who doesn't have choices? I didn't choose you to be in our family. I don't know why my son chose to be with you. I won't take back what I said. You really are a burden to this family. You don't have to be so harsh on me. But now I understand. That's how you really feel about me. I'm not the only one who feels this way about you. Huh? Robert regrets marrying you. Nobody wants you here anymore. Why are you still here? Did Robert really say that about me? Of course! Why wouldn't he? That's why I'm helping him. Helping him with what? So that he can divorce you and find someone better. I'm helping him look for a new partner. A new partner? I really hope he finds someone soon. You should start packing your stuff to leave. Soon there'll be no place for you here anymore. You've been treating me like a housemaid. No, more like a slave. And yet you were planning to get rid of me all along? I see I'm no longer wanted here. Have fun at your family trip. I heard you're going on a family trip this weekend. A family trip that everyone in the family is going on except for me. Who told you that? My mom? I was going to tell you eventually. Tell me what? The hotel she reserved for the trip is not wheelchair friendly. So I'm sorry we can't take you with us this time. You had no intention on bringing me along, did you? What? No! Don't be silly! Come on, lighten up a bit. Do you think I'm a burden too? Ever since your mom moved in to live with us, you started coming home late every night. You ignore everything I say about your mom. You've changed. Do you really think I've changed? Well, a lot has been going on ever since she started living with us. I don't want to come back from work to just get even more tired seeing you and my mom fight. So, you don't care when your mom says horrible things to me? That's not what I'm saying. I just want you to get along with each other. But your fights have got nothing to do with me. So leave me out of all that. It has everything to do with you. She's living here with us because she's your mother. Oh, shut up already. You're so annoying. It just makes it harder for us when you come on our trips because of your wheelchair. That's why my mom told you not to come. So what am I supposed to do? So you do think I'm a burden? Well, that's how everyone feels about wheelchairs. That's not something I can change. Something you can't change. All right. Fine. That's enough. That was a lot of fun. I almost forgot how fun it is to go on trips when we're not held back by useless baggage like you. I'm so glad we left you at home. I told you that I make money on my own from home, and yet you keep saying that I'm useless? Why are you getting worked up so suddenly? You don't need to make up lies to try and win me over. It won't work. As if you can really make money on your own when you can't even walk using your own legs. It must be so much fun going on a trip while also looking down on me at the same time. Oh yeah, I'm having the time of my life. The trip was just so good without you. Well, good for you. Not that I really care, but good for you. I can't say this enough. The trip was 1,000,000 times better without you and your stupid wheelchair. By the way, we're on the way back, so start making dinner so we have something to eat right away. I'm not there. Huh? I moved out, and I'm not coming back. So I'm not cooking dinner for you. I'm not doing any house chores. I'm not paying for anything anymore. What? You left already? You're really not coming back? You could at least have said goodbye first. Who taught you your manners? Aren't you happy that you'll get back from your family fun trip without having to ever see me again? You're such a wuss for running away like this. Not that I care. Now Robert can focus on finding his new partner. I could tell from the day I met you, but you're really a horrible person. Did you know that? I'll get divorced from Robert soon, so you don't have to worry about me getting in the way of finding your new daughter-in-law. Oh, perfect! Thanks! It would be such a pain if we had to get a lawyer involved to get rid of you. We'll see about that. It's still up to you whether you're going to need a lawyer or not. I'm already getting prepared for it. What? You're starting to talk nonsense, but I'll let you go. It doesn't really matter anyways. Don't you ever show up in our lives again with your stupid wheelchair. I don't intend to. Goodbye. Hey, you! What's all this about? What are you fussing about? Where's all the furniture? Where are all the electronics and everything we had in the house? Did you steal them? What do you mean I stole them? I only took the things that belong to me. What? Things that belong to you? Nothing in this house belonged to you. How did you move all the stuff out in just 2 days? Well, I was getting tired of being in this house for a while now, so I was already ready to move out. Did you forget that you made us replace all the furniture and electronics because you thought they were too old and used up? Oh yeah, I remember that. Especially your couch was so dirty and disgusting. It really needed replacing. But Robert also bought some of the stuff, didn't he? Give him back the things that belong to him. Are you too stupid to understand that not everything belongs to you? You're the one who's not understanding this. What? Your son didn't buy a thing. What are you saying? Robert got fired from his job. Now he's working at a minimum wage. Part-time. He's working part-time? He doesn't get paid vacation, nor does he get any of the benefits he had before. He uses up all his money on himself, so he's never bought anything for the house or for both of us to use. So I bought all the stuff that I took. I also paid for all the utilities in the house. What? Then what has my Robert been doing with his free time? Beats me. Maybe he was looking for a new partner, like you said. No way. I don't believe you. Give us back what belongs to Robert. I'll sue you, you thief. Go ahead. I have proof that I bought it all myself. I keep all my receipts. Do you really? Yes, I told you I'm prepared. Do you get it now? I can take everything in that house. I bought every single thing with my money. But Robert has been paying the mortgage for this house. It's not like he really spends it all on himself. No, I've been paying the mortgage this whole time. What? So you didn't know. I never told you because I didn't want you to think less of your son. But I guess he was happy to make me seem like I was the useless one. What? I don't get what you're saying. You've been saying things like I'm useless and that I'm a burden to the family. But you know I ended up in a wheelchair because of Robert, don't you? Because of Robert? So you didn't know about that either. Well, I'd rather not get into that with someone like you anyway. I'm getting divorced, so let's just keep talking about money. I may be in a wheelchair, but I can work. I've made enough money and have plenty of savings to hire a lawyer. She'll be contacting you guys soon enough. A lawyer? Why do you need a lawyer? For the divorce, dummy. I'm going to make sure to take Robert for everything I can get. And to avoid having to respond to your crazy requests. Why should he have to give you anything? Because of you. He told me that he's looking for a new partner. So I made sure to get proof that he's cheating on me. Thanks to you, I'll be getting a lot of money from this divorce. I can't believe you're doing this to us. There's no way we're paying you anything. Why would we ever do that? Well, it's the law. We were a husband and a wife, and he cheated on me while we were still married. I have the right to compensation. What do you mean you have the right? Anyways, shouldn't you stop wasting your time talking to me and start looking for a job to start making some money? What? Why do I have to look for a job? Well, apparently, your husband lost all of his savings on gambling. What? So he's been asking me to let him borrow some money. He never told me that. It seems that he's not working either. You really don't know much about your family, do you? Are you trying to get close with my husband? Why do you know all that? Ew, no. It's just that I was always home, and I could hear everyone's phone conversations. Your conversations made me really worried to be a part of this family. I'm glad to be leaving it. Hold on. Then what'll happen to us once you're gone? How are we gonna pay for the house? The expenses? The furniture and everything else we need? That's why I said you should get a job. Good luck finding one. So I guess this is it. Don't ever try to contact me again. Goodbye. Sorry I was so useless and a burden to you. Once everyone in the family found out Jane was leaving, they started panicking. Elizabeth got Robert to tell her about everything that he was hiding from her. The family got notices from Jane's lawyer too, and they panicked all over again. Elizabeth's husband really quit his job without telling her and had a lot of debt. The family became a huge mess. George and his dad got mad at Elizabeth for bullying Jane into leaving the house, while Elizabeth was mad at them for quitting their jobs without telling her. Everyone blamed each other, but really, they only had themselves to blame. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button and subscribe for more videos.
Hey, Kaylee's gonna be moving in with us.
Your sister? Why?
She's going through a divorce right now.
What happened?
I don't know. Why would I know?
You aren't worried about it? She's your sister.
It doesn't matter. All I know is that she's been kicked out of the house by her piece of trash husband and doesn't have anywhere to go.
Okay. But what made him do something like that?
What are you getting at?
Javi doesn't seem like the type of person to do something like that.
Well, you can't really tell who someone really is just from meeting them a few times.
I'm just saying that it really surprises me that he'd do something like that. Without having a good reason, that is.
You can ask some other time. It doesn't really matter right now. She's gonna be coming over tonight, so make sure to have dinner prepared for 3.
Could you wait 1 second? We're not done talking about this. What about your parents? Do they know about this?
Of course they don't. And there's no way that I'll be the one telling them. Not now, at least.
Why not?
You know how they are. Do you really think that they're the kind of people to be okay with her getting divorced? Especially my dad.
So you're keeping it from them just because you're scared to tell them?
Yeah, I guess so.
At any rate, how do you expect me to accommodate her if you're just now telling me that she's moving in today?
We don't have any other choice. Just make sure that you get things figured out before we get there. She's gonna need somewhere to sleep at least.
Excuse me, but I'm at work right now.
Okay, and you clearly have enough time to text me.
I'm on break right now, if you must know.
Well, then just stop by the house real quick if it's not that big of a deal.
You know that I can't do that.
Why not? You're just a nurse. It's not like they need you for things to function.
Except that they kind of do. Even while I'm on break, I need to be ready at a moment's notice in case I'm needed.
Don't you have doctors over there? What's the problem?
You clearly don't know what you're talking about. Us nurses are just as essential for things to go smoothly over here.
Are you sure about that? It's not like I've never been inside of a hospital. I know that you guys are basically just assistants.
I'm glad that you think so highly of me. How about you just get a hold of yourself and wait for me to get off work?
God, you are so annoying sometimes.
I'm really starting to second guess our relationship right now. Since when were you this horrible of a person?
How about you just listen to what I have to say for once instead of acting so all-important? You're not better than I am, you got that? It's not like I don't have work and I'm on track to inherit my dad's spot at the company, so I would say that my job is probably more important.
Are you sure you aren't just a regular worker at his company?
I'm his son. I'll end up captain of the ship one day. It's just a matter of working here for some time before he's convinced. Not that he needs much convincing. It was basically decided from the second I was born.
Oh, really? If you really want to end up as owner, then maybe you should stop skipping work.
What?
Your dad was talking to you about it last time we went over to your parents' house, remember? He was talking about how you're always late and taking days off without any notice.
There's no way he's really mad about that. If he wants his business to stay within the family, then he's got no choice but to overlook small stuff like that. It's not like he can fire me.
I'm not quite sure that I'm following your logic.
Anyway, how about you stop trying to get away from the original topic?
I'll talk to Kaylee directly. How about that?
Why?
It would be fine if she just needed to stay with us for a couple nights. But why do we need to house her when she doesn't even have any plans on getting back on her own feet?
Why? She's family.
If she's going to be living with us for the foreseeable future, then I at least want to have a talk with her beforehand.
It's my house. I'm the one who pays the mortgage. Why do you think that you have any say in this matter?
I'm not quite sure what you're getting at. I'm the one who bought the house.
And? It's still my name on the contract, so what does it matter? It's my house. The fact that you set things up doesn't change that.
Whatever you say. I'm still going to be living with her regardless, so I should get a say in this no matter what. I just want to talk with her and I'll let you know when I have.
Whatever you have to say, you'd better not be rude to her. She's staying with us and that's final. You got that?
My name is Angela. I'm a nurse in my mid-30s. The person who I was just talking with is my 42-year-old husband, Peter. We first met 6 years ago when he was admitted to the hospital that I work at. He approached me during his time there and we ended up dating from there. We got married 3 years ago. But for some reason, he started treating me with an attitude recently. He's also been coming home suspiciously late. And now he's coming at me with the situation with his sister, and I'm not really sure what to make of all of it. I tried to suppress my feelings about the situation and reach out to his sister, but I never would have imagined the response that I got. Hey, it's been a while. Peter just told me about how you plan on moving in with us.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I know it's sudden, but I won't get in your way.
I was just wondering why you're going to be staying at our place. It sounds like you're planning on staying with us for quite a while, too. Is there any particular reason for that?
Are you already trying to kick me out? You're not that heartless, are you?
I'm just asking you a question. If you don't have anywhere to stay, then I get that you're in a very stressful situation. I just want to know what you plan on doing from here on out and why you need to stay with us long term. It's kind of difficult to change everything up and live with an extra person in the house without any kind of notice ahead of time.
Is it really that weird for me to live with y'all? We're a family, right?
I get that. I'm just saying that it's so sudden. We don't really have the space for all of your belongings or even any way for you to sleep at the moment.
Then why don't you make more space? It can't be that hard to throw out some old stuff and tidy the place up.
You make it sound a lot easier than it really is, especially since you want to move in today. Honestly, I don't really think that it makes much sense for you to move in all of a sudden without even consulting with us ahead of time.
Excuse me?
I get that you have your own situation going on, what with the divorce and all. But it's not like you have any kids or aren't capable of taking care of yourself. Is there any reason that you have to completely move in with us?
Are you trying to say that I can't move in with y'all?
What I'm saying is that it's fine to stay here temporarily so that you have time to find a job and somewhere to stay on your own. You are capable of doing that, right?
I'm 46 years old and been married for basically my whole adult life. Do you really expect me to just pick myself up and start working on my own? I can't do it.
I don't think you really have any choice but to start working. Couldn't you at least get a part-time job?
It's easy for you to say. You're just leeching off of Peter's money, living your life however you please. And do you think you have the right to talk down on me?
I actually have a job. I'm not just relying on Peter.
Your job isn't even remotely comparable to his. He's on the fast track to take over our dad's business.
Could you just get yourself together? You definitely won't be stepping a foot into our house if you're going to keep up this kind of attitude.
You say that as if I'm not already in your house.
What?
Peter already gave me a key. I've already brought all of my belongings and everything, so there's no point in trying to be all high and mighty now.
You two have got some nerve doing something like this behind my back.
Oh, come on, Angela. Don't be so ridiculous. You know what? How about I go ahead and take Peter's advice on how to deal with you?
What are you talking about?
He told me that I have permission to punish you if you started trying to make a scene out of me moving in.
Punish me? What does that even mean?
For starters, how about I go ahead and take some of the stuff in your closet for myself?
You'd better not. Quit acting like you own the place.
You sure do have a lot of clothes considering that you're leeching off of my brother. Maybe I should go and trade them all off.
Are you a burglar or something?
Oh, shut up! You're the one who's being difficult in the first place. How about I sell your shoes and purse, too? If it makes you feel any better, I'll keep anything that I can use and only sell the rest.
Please, just wait until we can talk this out. Just don't touch any of my stuff.
Oh, and I'm going to be changing the locks on the house.
What? Why?
Don't worry about it. I'll make sure to let Peter in.
And what about me? You're going to let me in, right?
If you apologize to me and start behaving yourself, then I'll consider it. Anyway, I'll be waiting for you.
We're getting divorced.
Is this why you haven't shown up to the house yet? Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Kaylee wouldn't let me into the house. And she changed the locks.
Oh yeah, she told me about what happened. So why don't you just apologize to her like she wants? It's not that hard. It's your fault that you're too stubborn to even do that.
In what world should I have to apologize after the amount of inconvenience that she's caused me?
It's a stressful time for you. You know that.
Well, did you know that she sold off a bunch of my stuff? I had to call a bunch of stores around town trying to get everything back after I got off of work.
Oh, wow.
Luckily, I was able to get it all back after I explained to them what happened.
Why are you so worked up about it if you got everything back?
Because I've had enough. I'm going to make sure that she pays for what she's done.
Don't you think you could just apologize to her? I mean, all of the rest of your stuff is still over here. I don't see how you plan on getting back into the house and getting it all if you won't even apologize to her.
So you're going to try and hold my personal belongings hostage?
I'm just saying that you should probably apologize to her if you want things to resolve themselves. You know what? I'll make a group chat real quick and we can figure this out.
Just send an apology. And while you're at it, how about you make it a voice message?
I think that you should be the one apologizing, not me.
Excuse me?
You're the one who went out and sold all of my stuff, making the situation way worse than it ever needed to be. Family or not, you can't excuse that kind of behavior.
And who's the one who made me do it in the first place? Stop acting like you're the one in control of the situation here just because you're married to Peter.
Exactly.
Like I already said, we're done. I'm serious about the divorce. If the two of you want to live together, then I couldn't care any less.
It's not like you're going to be hurting my feelings. I've been thinking about leaving you anyway. I'd rather live with my sister than you any day of the week.
That's right. It's not like we want to live with you anyway if you're just going to try and break our family apart. If only you would have just apologized and things wouldn't have come to this.
Whatever.
It's not like I need you anyway. I'll just use the money that I earn to support the both of us.
Are you sure about that? Do you really think that you'll be able to?
Of course. Have you not been paying attention? I'm kind of important to my dad's company, and I've already been paying for the mortgage on top of daily expenses.
With your $700 paychecks? Except the mortgage alone is $1,500 a month. How are you so sure that you're able to pay the mortgage alone, let alone support someone else?
What are you talking about?
I know that you have me taking care of all of the house finances, but surely you at least knew how much you were bringing in a month.
Hold on a second, what are you talking about? You must be mistaken. Are you sure they weren't like $7,000 a month? I mean, you said it yourself. How would the bank even have let us take out a mortgage on the house if we weren't able to make payments on it?
Well, you were still salaried when we first applied, remember? So it wasn't a problem back then. You only started making less later on down the road.
But we've been making payments, right? So there's something not adding up here.
Do you need me to send you your pay stubs? I'm 100% certain that you've only been making about $700 a month.
You're kidding me.
Peter? What in the world is she talking about? This can't be true, right?
You've got to know why your pay dropped so dramatically, right, Peter?
How should I know?
Because you got demoted to part-time and you've only been making $10 an hour.
You're working part-time?
Do you not even check your own account? You must have seen the amount coming in.
I thought that was just money sent by my dad personally as an allowance, and that my salary was going to your account since you were the one managing all of the money.
Why in the world would we be doing that? That'd be the most meaningless way of doing things imaginable.
I don't know. I'm in a unique situation, okay? Who knows how my dad likes his money to go to me?
What are you even saying? You couldn't even show up to work on time, and you've really pissed off your dad in the process. Who do you think was responsible for demoting you?
But I'm his son.
I think you should talk to your dad, to be honest. From what I've heard, you probably won't be making your way up at his business anytime soon. Let alone inheriting it, if you can't get your act together.
This can't be right. I'm his only son. Who else is going to if not me?
No one ever said that he has to give up his position to a relative.
Hold on a second. Peter, is it true? This isn't what you told me at all.
I'm sorry, Kaylee, just calm down.
You said that you had money. That's the only reason I agreed to help you in the first place.
Help with what, exactly? What are you talking about?
Don't tell her anything. Just stay calm and I'll figure this out.
No! You wanted this divorce to happen, right? Well, we achieved that. So how are you planning on paying me for my help?
Kaylee, I'm serious. Stop. Not here.
What are you trying to hide? Spit it out!
I'm not hiding anything. It's just that, you know... Actually, I think this is all a big misunderstanding. How about we just try and work things out from the very beginning?
Huh?
Just set aside all of the divorce talk for a minute. We're all adults here. We can figure something out. I mean, Kaylee, you're an adult, right? You can surely figure some way to live on your own.
You've got to be kidding me. This was all your plan. You're the one who wanted me to move in so that she'd leave. Also, you can remarry with that woman you've been cheating on her with.
Excuse me?
Kaylee, are you stupid? Stop.
Are you? I needed this. I just got through my divorce and I'm financially ruined. I only did all of this because you said that you'd repay me for helping you out with your plan. What happened to the money I was promised?
We can talk about this later. Stop sending messages like that in the group chat.
I see what's happening here. You wanted me to divorce you so that you could remarry with someone else. And you used your sister moving in as a means to get me to leave on my own, right?
Just give me a second to think.
Well, I guess it worked. After the headache that you two put me through, I couldn't help but resent you and want to get divorced. I fell right into your trap.
Just forget about all of that, please. We can figure it out.
As if I'm just going to let everything that you did slide. And you planned on paying off your sister for doing all of this? Where were you going to be getting all of that money from?
Well, I saw your account books, and I know how much you have in your account.
You wanted to give away my savings?
Hey, I thought that most, if not all of it, was my money. I thought that I'd be getting most of it back when we ended up getting divorced.
Well, you're wrong. That's my money, and most of it is from before we were even married. In fact, because it's from before we were even married, there's no way that you'll be able to get a single dollar of it, no matter how hard you try during settlement.
No way. I'm pretty sure I'm still entitled to half.
Nope, it's all mine. You're the one who insisted on the prenup, remember?
Yeah, but... Oh, man.
So how about that apology, huh? You wanted me to apologize, but it looks like you're the one who should be apologizing. Not only did you cheat on me, but you put this whole scene together to get me to divorce you? You're unbelievable.
I didn't really mean it. I was just getting kind of carried away, you know? I was just trying to keep the situation under control and all.
I'm done entertaining you on this. I've got plenty to say, but I'll keep it concise. We're getting divorced, and I think that our correspondence here won't be doing you any favors. And I'll be coming after you for alimony, so let's see how far you can really stretch that $700 a month.
No, you can't do that.
Of course I can. And what about you, Kaylee? Where did you go? I know that you've been reading all of this.
I don't have anything to do with this. Whatever you guys do with your marriage has nothing to do with me. That's between you two.
Are you forgetting something important here? Part of your little scheme involved selling some of my belongings.
You don't really have to go there.
I think that you better pay back the store all the money that you got for selling my stuff. All $3,000 of it. I may have gotten my stuff back, but I heard they'd be pressing charges if they don't get their money back for selling them stolen goods. I already filed a police report when I went to get my stuff back. Unless you want a felony on your record, then I think that you'd better return the money. Okay?
And if I return it, then what will I have left?
Did you not get anything from your divorce?
No, as a matter of fact, I didn't. Why do you think that I needed money so badly?
How did the two of you end up this way when you have such nice parents?
Good point. We can just go to Dad and Mom and get things figured out.
Yeah, as long as they don't find out about the affair, then I'm sure that they'll help us out some way.
Don't get ahead of yourselves now. I thought that your dad would hate to find out that either of you got divorced. Don't you think that he's going to be absolutely livid when he finds out?
Well, we'll figure something out. We don't have to tell him the exact truth.
Oh, really? Sorry, but I actually just heard from your dad. He says he doesn't mind the divorce, or that Peter and I will be getting divorced. But he's appalled by the fact that the two of you both betrayed your spouses in the process. What do you think about that?
Wait, what do you mean Dad told you that?
Well, I stayed at your parents' house last night since you changed the locks.
You've got to be kidding.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. And I've showed your dad everything that you two sent me over text.
Dad, if you're reading this, it's not how it looks. I have an explanation.
He says that you're fired.
Hold on, isn't that taking things a little too far?
You never show up on time, and you don't show up at all half of the time. And you leave before you're supposed to, like it's nothing. He says he doesn't have time to listen to employees like you who have no respect for the business.
I can't go unemployed. Anna is definitely gonna leave me if that happens.
Oh, so the lady you were cheating on me with is named Anna. Thanks for the confession. I'll make sure to have a talk with her as well.
Don't bring her into this. There's no reason to involve her.
You're truly terrible for everything that you've done. You're the one who involved her in this. If anything, I'm just doing the right thing by letting her know about all of this mess that she's involved in without even knowing.
So, do you think it'd be okay for me to head over there as well? To Dad's place?
I don't think so. He says that he's had enough with both of you and that he doesn't want either of you stepping a foot in his house again.
Hold on. That's definitely overreacting.
I'll do anything. Just forgive us.
I'm going to be talking to a lawyer about our divorce. I'll be looking to get my stuff back from you, and I'd appreciate it if you just hand it over the easy way. I'm really not in the right mind to deal with you right now, and I don't think that you want me forcing you to give it back. Just take it into consideration, because I will get it back, whether you decide to let me in or not.
Calm down, I'll let you in, just chill.
Angela, calm down. You're not acting like yourself.
Anyway, you'll both be hearing from my attorney. Then finally, a few months later, things were settled. I was able to divorce Peter without issue. Thanks to all of the evidence of him having an affair and his attempt to defraud me, we were able to wrap things up relatively quickly. I got all of my stuff back and he ended up owing me money since I had been paying all of the bills without his support. And he was, of course, dumped by the person who he was cheating on me with. Kaylee ended up with $0 to her name after being forced to return the money she'd got selling my belongings. Now the two of them barely have any money left to their names, and they are forced to live together in that house. Apparently, they're both working 2 jobs to make payments on the house and pay for all of their necessities. From what I've heard from their parents, they've fallen into some amount of debt and are still struggling to make payments. It seems that it's going to take them a good amount of time to get themselves out of the hole that they've dug themselves into. I regret the time that I spent married to someone like that, but I'm glad that the two of them are paying for what they did to me. As for me, I've been living happily on my own since the divorce. In the end, it looks as if things have ended up in my favor, regardless of everything that they put me through. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. See you next time.